Welcome back, everybody. Today we are working on the 2011 LML Duramax, my pop's old truck. Time to do some maintenance. Did a video on the oil change. You want to see how that and the stuff you need, it'll be in that description. Same thing with the day. This will be down in the description. I know a lot of people have aftermarket error kits, intakes, whatnot. That's not for me. Never has been. Don't care about that. I always use the products that they make them, so I'm not here to sling some off the wall product. This is an AC Delco. It's about double the price in the stores, so I'm going to link it down in the Zon. If you have an LMM, you probably have the round filter, unless somebody for some reason has changed that out. So you guys know, there is the part number. It is A3141C. Again, link down below. Grab it from the Zon. And if you want to do all these, this is only, I think, $22 on the Zon. So I would change this out often. What you're going to need is a Phillips head screwdriver, a 5/16 socket, and a small screwdriver. I'll show you why. Okay, so I like using this small screwdriver just to work this one back. Or sorry, maybe it'd be better if you could see. I use a small screwdriver here and just kind of start here on each side, just kind of twisting it till this little clip gets to the end here, and then just pull this entire clip off. It's easiest that way. I know some people say, well, I can do it without. Well, as the truck gets older, these plastic pieces get brittle. So you'll also have people say, well, I don't even take this whole thing off to do the airbox. And the reason why I take this whole cap off is because I'm going to show you how dirty the filter is. The other day I was ordering the filter. I already vacuumed it out, but there was so much debris in there. I like taking this completely off so that way I can do that. Once you get that little clip off, push these in always to start, and then squeeze the little connector, wiggle out. This is your mass airflow sensor, so don't touch it with your fingers. You shouldn't even have to. And if you have one of these on here, you can reset it, but a lot of times these kick the bucket pretty quick with just the heat. They're not very good at all. Your 5/16 socket is going to take this clip off, and then you have two Phillips heads right here. All right, no need to take these all the way out, because if you do, more than likely you're going to drop them inside the engine compartment, and you're going to need a magnet to find those. You don't need to take this all the way loose, all the way to the end. Just get it good enough that you can actually kind of wiggle it off. If it's still finger loose and need a little bit more room, you can. There are clips down at the bottom, so the top of the box goes in at the bottom first and comes forward. So now from here, we're just going to wiggle this bad boy out. All right, so you'll just need to make sure you lift this up and set it aside. You can even push it underneath there, so when you hook it back up. Let's take the old filter out. Again, you can see how grody this is. This is supposed to be all white. It's doing its job. However, we can kind of see that it is starting to discolor on the top, so I don't know if we got a big piece of debris that somehow snuck past something or whatnot, but that's going to be trash. You can see just from even driving already, I already got some more dust and stuff in here. So this is, don't use compressed air because it could go up in here into your intake. So make sure you just vacuum it out. There is these weep holes. You also want those to be clear and free. So that way if moisture gets in there, it can do it. But I've already vacuumed this out for the most part. Now we're going to put in the new filter. So we can see right here, guys, this is GM, says it's written on there and everything. We look at this one, the construction's a smidge different. I'm thinking this is a Fram, but the shape is the same. You can definitely tell right here too, this metal grating versus just the paper filament. So, you know, however it is, you're basically going to drop this bad boy back in here like that. Got a good seal. Again, we're going to move the wiring up and out of here, so it's out of our way when we're ready to install the top again. Again, there's those little holes. The bottom of the box goes in here first and then tips forward. So we're good there. All right, now once we got it in here, there is a little feeler tab on the back side down here that you can feel when this ring touches it. Make sure it's seated. Tighten it up so it's tight again. Tighten down your screws here. Make sure the box is lined up. And then from there, you'll reinstall this clip right here. Once that's on, you take this little clip and you're just gonna slide it back in. That prevents that from working its way off. Again, if you don't want to take it off, that's up to you guys. You're just gonna have to really push it back and get it off, but it is plausible. But it's gonna be very hard to try and vacuum that out.